It's alright. Do you consider yourself or anyone you know as vulnerable to alcoholism?
Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%. This man right here. This man right here.
Yes. Drinking, in the present day, has become a heavily integrated and somewhat expected part of student living all over the world, and especially in the UK, where age laws allow us to begin drinking freely and as excessively as we please, just around the time we come to university, seen in events like Freshers' Week, in which social media are littered with events and parties where people can meet with a newfound confidence. Notably, in a lot of student cities, bars, clubs and pubs often advertise specifically at students, from dedicated event nights to discounts and more. This culture surrounding student drinking has reached a level at which social taboo around heavy or messy drinking has all but disappeared, instead being heralded as a part of the student experience. Because of this, drinking at a level that tests your body's limits has become a common and encouraged experience, leaving an age group of people who are rarely considered as vulnerable to dependency. The change to this lifestyle is sudden and noticeable. I myself had never had spirits, been drunk or been to a club before moving to university. Before I left, I had a friend who was already in second year who laughed at me for saying I probably wouldn't drink and assured me, "Oh, you will." And sure enough, within the first 2 days of Freshers' Week, they were proven right, with me waking up without memory of a good few hours of the previous night and unintelligible club videos littered over my Snapchat. In a demographic so vulnerable to mental health issues, weaving through the stress and demands of study, should we be asking not how much students drink, but more importantly, why students drink? A heavy consumption of alcohol, while not healthy by any means, is not dangerous if you're drinking for a harmless reason, and not what this documentary aims to expose. However, drinking as a coping mechanism to escape stress and problems presents a much more vicious future in which student culture fosters a dependence on drinking. So, should students be thinking about why they drink? To find out, I asked the drunk, the drinking and the sadly sober what they thought.
So what was your question?
Alright.
Look alright.
You look fine.
Fuck knows. Whatever happens, happens, innit?
A shot a day keeps the doctor away.
We filming.
Regard it as...
I feel socially lubricated.
Oh god.
It's a lighting good, yeah? I'm looking good.
Okay, so why are you drinking today?
It's a babe.
I'm out with the boys, you know? Out with the boys.
It's a hate my life and I want to die.
Nah, we've just come ashore and we've been at sea for a long time. We want to get out on it.
I want to go out. I want to go have fun with my mates. Best way to do it, drink.
Best way to find your way to drink. Why are you drinking tonight?
I'm with some friends watching, embarrassingly, wrestling.
You're watching wrestling?
Yeah.
Do you need the alcohol to watch the wrestling?
It makes it more fun. We play like a drinking game with it.
I'm just drinking because I've been very stressed this week and I needed to de-stress. I just want to have a little bit of fun and watch Les Mis with my pal.
Is that what you always use to de-stress?
Yes.
Do you think that's a good thing?
The NHS advises that 14 units is the safe amount of alcohol to drink within a week, being equal to around 6 pints or several glasses of wine.
Do you know how many units is safe to drink in a week?
Way above the amount, way below the amount that I drink.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not a clue.
So it's 14.
I'd probably drink a hell of a lot more than that.
It's like 3 to 4 for a moment. I thought it was like 6 to 8.
I don't, but I definitely drink more than that.
A 2016 YouGov survey showed 27% of UK students reporting to have some variation of mental health issues, depression and anxiety being the two most common factors. Also, data from the Higher Education and Statistics Agency showed a record 1,180 students experiencing issues with mental health left university early in the academic year of 2014 and 15, dwarfing the 2009 to 2010 data with a 210% increase from just 380 students. The same data revealed just under 88,000 UK students requested counselling in 2015 and 16, a rise of 28% from 2013 and 14. Do you think mental health is a prominent factor in student drinking?
It can be. If someone's not like confident in themselves or if they're anxious, they could turn to drinking to make themselves unanxious.
And that's bad?
It can be. If you overdo it, yeah, easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why would that be?
I think people our age are very dramatic. Maybe they fall out with someone and I try and find someone to go out or something, or I'm gonna like drink a bottle of wine to try and drown my sorrows.
Probably. Yeah, it could be a way to cope, I guess.
So do you consider yourself or your friends vulnerable to alcoholism?
Both, actually.
You consider yourself and your friends vulnerable to alcoholism?
Fuck yeah. Are you kidding me?
Do you think it's bad that you're enthusiastic about that?
Yes, I have been diagnosed by a psychiatrist as an alcoholic, already. One of my friends, I literally think, has been out every night since she joined university. I don't know how that's possible, but she always messages our chat saying she's drunk, every day, so she's worse than me.
Is alcohol bad?
Nah.
No.
Alcohol is not bad unless you abuse it.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Yeah, there's more nuance to it's not as black and white as that.
Depends on how you use it.
Many replies from the interviews I did tended to be very drawn out, as if trying to justify their reality. So the question must be asked, do students care about why they drink? In a time of their life where so much is happening in so many aspects of their lives, do they even want to spend time questioning their motives for a night out? Or could that worsen any mental health issues they might have? Or perhaps, is a reason for drinking a very important factor that should always be reflected on to be less at risk of developing alcoholism? It's a difficult topic to conclude, as every person, attitude, tolerance and drink has a different set of factors that will give you all kinds of answers showing scores of different dangers. So, in a demographic so tied up in fast living, mental health, drinking and working, does this culture have a boiling point to reach? Will students keep drinking, and will they ever see the bottom of the bottle? Why don't we go talk about it over a pint?